What's happening, bro? How you do? How you do? Hmm. What's happening, Feared? Oh, bro. Thank you. I mean, I want to be complimented, but I almost think the reason for that is because you want to beat the bot's ass. That's all. Oh, man. Yep, I kind of figured. Not surprised. It's cool. I understand. All right. So we're gonna do some. Well, I'm trying to think. I picked up what 3 today, 4 today. I picked up 4 today. Um, yeah, that was a hard hit to the credits. It was a hard hit to the credits. I'm gonna have to, publish my first paid mod soon, so I can continue to pay for my fucking mod addiction that I carry. What's up, Fuzz? Mr. Fuzzlesworth, the fancy bastard. So, I picked up. Oh man, that sucks. All right. So, I've been tinkering. Oh shit. I've been tinkering off stream. Um, not too much. I've redesigned the the ready room, and still in the process. It's not done. You're still the first though, Fuzz. I might just change his name to Fancy Dickhead. Um, so I started working on the redesign of the ready room. Um, you know, I decided I needed a little more space. We've still got all our other stuff. I do have pictures up on the Dark Star Discord that I'll eventually bring over to my Discord to show what that used to look like. But so far, this is what I've got. These are just placeholders. They're just hanging out because I have to equip all that. But these are the booths that the armors are going to be in. Slightly elevated, their own ammo. I'll do the weapons up each side. Took me forever just to get the benches right. So, I wonder, will that work? I'll be damned. Look at that, it does work. Wasn't that fucking nifty? What's going on, Dave? How you do? How you do? So like I said, I've been working on this a little bit. Trying to get the new ready room going. I needed to accompany some more armors, and they weren't as tight. I'm going to do individual weapons for each one. A lot of these armors aren't going to stay. They're going to get replaced with twinkle stuff. And then the workbench. Cyber. Welcome in, Cyber. Raiders. Welcome in, Raiders. If you haven't been here before, I'm the Angry Mechanic. I stream exclusively Starfield modding content. Kick back, relax, ask questions if you got them. I'm here to answer them. Tonight, we're going to look at a couple different mods together. I picked up the new one from Tank Girl, which we're going to do here on Numeria at home base. And then we're going to fly to, what is that, Archimedes, I think, to check out Downfall Nemesis' new player home that I'm super excited for. I have some plans. I'm actually probably going to make a video about that one. But yeah, Fuzz, I just needed sleep. Yeah, I just needed sleep. But, so this, like I said, this is the start, the workings of the Ready Room. Like I said, they'll all have their own individual weapons and ammo storages for those weapons, and you know, it'll be set down, grab what you need, move out. But that's what we've been working on off stream. I try not to do too much off stream without you all, but that was a big bulk of tedious, and I was back and forth changing thought processes and how I wanted to do things, and then I ran into some issues with the walls and weapon mounts, and yeah, so we've been doing that. That's fun. But yeah, let's get into the first one. We got daylight. We're good. Hell yeah, we're good. Hey, you fuckers don't need to be running off too. I see where you're headed. Don't make me put the damn corner piece back in. Mouth me, you little shit. Alright. So, like I said, we picked up Tank Girl's new player home. And we're gonna throw it here. So, I'm gonna find it, place it. I didn't read the descriptions because, you know, words. The estate. Oh, look. Holy shit. I might be wrong about that. I might not be able to place this fucking thing here anywhere. The access controls are a little ass backwards. Sorry, this is I'm kind of struggling. It's a little. Fuck yeah, that'll work there. I mean, it definitely needs fireplaces. It definitely needs fireplaces. The fuck? Yeah, Fuzz. Yeah, it'll take me a little while to do that video. I'm not very video editor knowledgeable at this point, and it's gonna take me some time to figure that shit out. So, ooh, man, that thing bulldozes a lot. Just fine. It's no big deal. But it's heavy-handed on the bulldozing. No big deal. I would rather it bulldoze shit it didn't need than fucking not bulldoze. For those who don't know, you can set the bulldoze diameter in the creation kit for things. And that's what it just takes away. You know, the radius that it takes away. We'll ignore that. That didn't happen. It's good. Welcome in, Doc. Sorry, y'all. Goose, welcome in. Goose, I'll definitely take you up on that. I will definitely take you up on that for sure. So, but yeah, so this is Tank Girls, the estate. Let me see here. It would only be fair. God, I need to change this fucking this bookmark. Give me a second. I've got it just to the general general Bethesda site. All right, so here's a link. No, I lied. That's inspect window. I don't want that. All right, so there's a link in chat. This is the first one we're checking out, right? So this is Tank Girls, the estate. Got to see some of the development on this. Not a lot. As we all know, Tank Girl does absolutely amazing work. But this is Sunny. It's based off of Sunny DeFalco's and is completely placeable by the player at an outpost. So let's see. It chews on the budget pretty good, which is no big deal. I mean, it's a lot, right? And I'm not really doing much at this outpost anyways. So it's a 2-click build. Set it down, adjust the height. The ramp into the home is fucking huge. I mean, you can see it ends all the way down there. I'm not super worried about that. That doesn't bother me at all. That's useful for you trying to build on hills and shit like that. So let's take a look. See what we got going on here. Nice little Zen garden. Yeah, Fuzz. I mean, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I would make fun of myself too. But I haven't really built much here. This is my Numeria for my main base. We've got some Galactic Harvest over there, some Betamax framework and functional decor. Little gazebo spot I built. Another one over there with an actual working bar and fireplace. Fireplace. This came out today. Fireside from Sweet Pea. This is one of the included fireplaces. This one's, yeah, it's good. Yeah, I like it. So it is a working galley. So barbecue. Fuck yeah. So yeah, this was just something I was working on. I got bored one evening, decided I wanted to do a little decorating. I wanted to build something around the grill. I tried building it over there by the gazebo. That's from what is that, summer fun or something? The rest of the stuff inside. But anyways, let's get into this. This is important. So let's take a look. We got guards. Our own guard station. Can I loot the box? Can't loot the boxes. Cool. Because I would absolutely steal their shit for no reason. Dude. So, attention to detail, right? So, I mean, like a locking mechanism, kinda. I mean, I like it. State security. Excuse me. No, it'll be just fine, Fuzz. No worries. Oh shit, healing station. I can heal myself. Neat. So, I was Tank Girl and I talked about this. This is something that you'll encounter. You just have to reload the cell. When you move this around, it for whatever reason triggers their swimming animation. It was either have to reload the cell. I mean, that sounds beautiful, Cyber. I mean, why not, right? But this was something that was a possible occurrence when you moved it around while placing it and whatnot. You just have to reload the cell and they will stop doing that. So it was either you have to reload the cell and they'll stop, or not have them at all. uh, yeah. So, see? So there you go. Real simple. I know, not the most perfect thing, but like you either have it or you don't. She chose that you could still have it, and something simple to resolve that issue. That's an engine limitation. I do know that. So it is what it is. I like that she decided to keep it. You know, a little simple, go inside. Welcome. Thank you for choosing to stay as your new forever home. Be prepared to live in a life of luxury. Out on the frontier, the home is almost fully interactive and offers a massive 7-bedroom, 6-bathroom home with 2 pools, 4 trophy display rooms, a master bedroom, a library, a full security vault, a weapons range, a master lounge with a convertible dance club, a weapons armory, multiple lounges, a medical clinic, shops, and much more. In this mansion, it is a mansion packed with features for any modern traveler and has lots of hidden locations perfect for storing personal effects. Important if your building ever happens to vanish, do not fear. Simply reload your last save and it will be there again. Occasionally, some of the guards get stuck in the swimming animations while building or moving the estate. Entering and exiting the building will fix this. As you saw, we did just that even before reading that, but I had insider information and it solved that issue. So no big deal. I mean, these things you're going to happen when you're pushing the envelope, right? Yeah, no. No. I will not do I will not do that to the French. They do not deserve that. No. Oh shit. Yep. Pushing buttons, figuring shit out. Door jam reset. Cool. Embarrassing. Yes, this is very, very true, Dave. Very, very true. So yeah, you know what? We're just gonna do that right off the rip. Do do do. Yeet. So one of the cool features, and this can be done from anywhere. Hold on, let me get rid of this fucking shit right here. So we'll get rid of that. Hopefully we got enough resources. I'm going to do some decorating, some build mode. Bear with me while I find it because I haven't looked at this, but I'm also not making a video. We're doing this live. I would take the time to know everything inside and out before I did a video. So there's that. Um, so it does come with some decorations. Hell yeah. Personal safe that's got money and gold and shit on the top. Well, fuck yeah, that's cool. Okay. So we got decorations. So we've got the range entrance. which is one of the things we're wanting. The messy ass bed, safe. We got some fish tanks, vending machine ammo. Well, fucking isn't that just cool? That's kind of an outpost sized thing. Walk-in shower. That's fucking cool as hell. We'll check this shit out outside. Gold pallet. Requires gold and gold bars. Neat. Strong storage. It's your own fucking personal. I can't move this bitch if I wanted to. Safe. Isn't that dope? Okay, we'll check that shit outside. We're here for one thing, and I didn't find it. Here, no. Sculpture. Where would it be? We may have a small mod conflict currently. I'm looking for a statue, and I think it's currently being overwritten by Argos extractors. What's going on, Cat? We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Yeah, pretty much cyber. That's every time I see that, I'm like, how about fuck no? Oh well, you could. No, I don't give a shit what I could do. I don't care. I'm not. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we've got a small conflict. Oh, by the way, fireplaces, fuck yeah, Fireside from Sweet Pea, released today for general public consumption. I absolutely love this shit. Here for it. And there's a bunch of them. 12. So, like I said, I think we're running into a minor conflict. I do have Argos extractors below this, and this is in where Argos extractor has their. But there's supposed to be a statue. We've got the range entrance. I'm assuming the statue was a separate decoration. I'm assuming. I didn't read anything, so you all are getting very first impressions, right? So. Okay, so I think that's what we got going on. No big deal. It'll just take some jostling of load order. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. More or less. So I can still show you with this, for example. This can be built anywhere. And it teleports you to well, I just bought a mag pulse and 32 rounds for 90 credits. Hell yeah. 12 shotgun shells for 90 credits. Fuck, I'll take it. Weapon racks. We got a decontamination, cures afflictions, healing station. Okay. So neat. Decorator panel. Hell yeah. Decorate in here. Neat. Weapon racks. Weapon racks for days. Range use. Okay, that's a lot of words. I know how this thing works, so I'm just going to show you. This is some really cool, like, immersive stuff, I will say that. Weapon racks for fucking days. I like the ammo display. Nice. Vendor. Multi-bench! With vendors instead of being a workbench. Fuck yeah. That's to Aquila City. Oh. Oh, fucking decent. We got, yep. Nice. Oh, oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Somebody come look at this. Somebody come look at this. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. And I don't have to go to fucking, I don't have to go anywhere near the settled systems anymore. Oh, so excited. And neon. Fucking yes. I mean, hey man, don't knock the fireplace. And they're not, not a wood stove. Not all of them are wood stoves. The other ones are gas. So just imagine they're running off helium-3. It's good. It's fine. Yes, that was a vending machine that vends ammo and weapons. Well, there was a lot of work between a handful of mod authors who put their heads together and helped really figure out this kind of stuff. I don't know what all. I don't know if the vendors. I know like the multi-bench thing was a collaboration between Tank Girl, Z Ogre, and Wicked Gaming. Let's see, Fjord. I don't think so. I didn't see it, but I right now I have a mod conflict, so I can't tell you 100% what all's here. Like I said, this is kind of live first reaction. I didn't test this earlier. I wanted everybody to kind of go through it with me and get an experience, so we know that there is a slight mod conflict because I don't think I'm getting the full list. What's on the creations? Oh wait, Vesuvius. It only gets better. It only gets better. Let me show you the really cool shit. So these should be the right. Microgravity, and we hit we hit microgravity as soon as we pass the range doors. Boom, boom. Back on the ground we go. We do the blast doors so they don't fucking shoot at us. Oh look, he's got Tunko's gear on. I don't know why they're dying. Kind of weird. Throw a Terramorph in there. Yeah, you have to delete it, and then re-download it a couple times. And pay attention to the version number. There's been some issues with creations not giving you the proper version. So, sir, you made it out somehow. I may have hit the button one too many times. This is fucking great. Oh, man. I mean, what do you want to know about Vesuvius? I can tell you all about it. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. You're probably not wrong. I was probably definitely hitting the wrong button. Yep. Okay. Yep. 110%. So that's what you got to do. And then you can tell it clean up downrange, and away it goes. Funny. So we go down here. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. I don't have my cutter with me. I can't set them on fire. So as soon as you loot them, they go away. Cool. All right. So um it is something that will come in the future. Really grainy. Um We might have just run into a bit of a problem there. No, Cat. So I understand you're not allowed to cheat, but you have to look at which version number is current, and you have to delete it and reinstall it until you get that one. And that's like that for everybody. That's not just Xbox. That is on PC also. We had a moderator on the Darkstar Discord today had to download Watchtower and delete it like 5 times to get the proper version. So I think we just crashed to desktop. That didn't spawn us back in the proper place. Something weird happened there. Yeah. Oh yeah, I broke the shit out of it. Yeah, I broke the shit out of it. Y'all just give me a second. The game doesn't recognize it's been fucking closed. Fun. Starfield. Starfield. Eating up half the fucking CPU currently. It's not going to until it's in your load order. And in the load order screen, as soon as it's done downloading, you open the load order screen, and the bottom right corner of the bar that has the mod name should show you the version number that's been downloaded. Because if you close out creations after downloading it and then open it back up, 9 out of 10 times it won't show a version number anymore. Well, Goose, I appreciate it, but I am doing just fine, sir. Just fine. Let's see. We'll try off our last autosave. I would say that's probably about the time we loaded into the cell. Yeah, so Vesuvius, there's supposed to be a statue, and like I said, I've got a mod conflict that's not showing it to me. Um, you can build a statue anywhere, and hit it, touch the statue, and it will take you to the estate wherever you have it placed. Um, and the same for the bunker, the basement. You can build the basement marker, the basement hatch, and it will transport you to the basement from wherever you placed it to where the basement's, into the basement and then back to where you come from. Now I ran into a little hiccup there, and I know that it's more than likely on my end because I watched Sweet Pea do this on Discord more than once. So yes, you have to build it. Yeah, you have to build the hatch first, and you have to build the home first. I don't think you have to with the basement. The basement, I think, is separate from the house. Oh shit! So loading the save does us no good because it's got us in nowhere. The basement, I don't think it doesn't have to be built. It's an individual cell that you just basically teleport into and out of. The home has to be, the estate has to be built for the statue to work proper. But like I said, we can't see the statue yet. I can't even show it to you. And this is all assumption because you're seeing it the same real time from, that I'm seeing it. So, I mean, I've got a little better idea because of, some talks and stuff, but I didn't get to run it early or anything like that. Yeah, the bunker is part of the TG's new estate mod. Yes, the range, whatever you want to call it, bunker range. Yeah, that's the apogee in its non watchtower wartime form. A little bit of Darkstar cloaking action coming just coming out of the cloak there. Yeah, that's part of the cloak. When you come out of the cloaking, it produces that little particle effect. You have to be real quick on the pause button to grab that picture. I've got a couple really nice ones with one of my smaller ships. That one was pushing the limits of the cloak effect. It was a little laggy on that thing because it's pretty intricate. I'm starting to think this is not going to load either. We might have to start back just at the base. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It seems to be hung up pretty good. Hardly nothing. Yes, I understand something went wrong that you still haven't closed your ass out after I told you to. That's what went wrong here. It's hanging pretty good. Like I said, I got a strong feeling this is more on my end. The save's getting a little cranky. We've done a bunch on it and added a bunch mid save and all that fun stuff. So I am not going to be upset if it happens to die and we happen to kill it tonight. It is what it is. It is what it is. What is that cyber nose for? The best thing to do is look at the website. But I think it's 1.0.1 RC2. Let me see. I'll try to find it real quick. Watchtower should be 1.0.1 RC2 and McLaren's. McLaren's should be 1.0.5 RC2. Yeah, so now you got the two current versions. You should be good to go. No, we don't want to load that one. We want to load. No, cancel. I didn't make a hard save before we did any of that. Yeah, cat. That's become a lot bigger of a problem since this last update. Don't know what happened or how that happened. But the update button has never worked. Um, all right, so we're gonna try this again, and if it doesn't work, I guess we're kind of up the creek without the paddle, which is, like I said, I'm not super worried about. But as you can see, we are just kind of in a random cell, so. Oh yeah, fuck! I forgot. I gotta be sitting in the pilot seat. I'm so used to bringing up the planetary system map that I automatically hit back to go to the galaxy map. Mm, This is this is not good. This is not good. This is very broken. This is very, very broken. Don't know what it didn't like or how I went about screwing it up, but I have fucked it up royally. I don't even know what to do at this point. Yep, I've got a hard conflict somewhere. No, Vesuvius, I'm not going to blame it on this mod at all. Like I said, this is 100% my first run through on a save that was already questionable, so that's kind of what I'm going with. I mean, I'd already established that outpost. I've been using it since like 3 days into the save file. I mean, we're just kind of going through this together. I'm not going to blame the mod until I know it is 100% the mod, and I'm pretty sure it's not. I've watched it work just fine in various locations. I mean, I watched Sweet Pea use it from the Watchtower, the Star Dock the other day in Discord, so I'm not going to start screaming it broke my game like some people would. These are just problems you run into, especially when you've got, I mean, I've got 135, 140 mods in my load order on a very established save. That's been, I mean, at this point, I think I've surveyed something like 300 planets. So save bloat is a real thing. I mean, this is just, these are growing pains. I absolutely don't see this being a problem with a mod. It's most likely either my system or a save file problem or a mod load order issue. So yeah, see, like I said, Sweet Pea's got 170. So I'm definitely not blaming it on the mod. This is 99.99999% likely that it is an issue with either my load order or save file. So no, I mean, I was starting to already have some issues. Absolutely not, Fuzz. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. So it looks like we're gonna have to roll back to that last hard save I have, um, which means all the ready room is back to the way it was. It's no big deal. So yeah, and task. Nice. Yeah, Fuzz, absolutely not ever. Not ever. Never. If my oh man, even if I had infallible confidence, I would never act that way in general public. It just wouldn't happen. Mainly because the thought would pop up in the back of my head that if my mother or father ever caught me acting like that, they would beat the living shit out of me. Well, I mean, why not, right? That makes sense. Yep. All right, so let's try this again. I want to confirm suspicion that it might be the fact that I've built this on a pretty well established outpost. I'm gonna at least do the damn tour before we poke that button again. All right. Yeah, the